Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This reading is for July 16th to the 31st. We're going to be taking a look at the energy that you guys are moving away from, current energies around you, and energy you guys are moving towards. This is a general reading, and so the entire message may not resonate, but please take what is in alignment with your own truth and kindly leave the rest, as that is for somebody else. And there's definitely a sense that you guys have been completing goals and starting to strike out on your own in a little bit more of an independent way. You guys are trying to find a little bit more independence when it comes to finances, resources, things of that nature. For those of you that have been working on creative projects or just business projects, things like that, there's a real sense that you guys are going to start to see some recognition around that as well. Things coming to a completion, launching new things, things of that nature. I feel like you guys are willing to share your ideas a little bit more and not hold yourself back. With the nodes changing here towards the end of this month, with the North Node going into Aries, there's definitely a sense of wanting to charge forth just for all signs in general. And with Libra, the South Node going into Libra, really clearing out old things that no longer serve us. So there's some real action-oriented energy coming in. So just remember to take care of yourself and, rest when you need to rest. And this can bring about some power struggles, wanting to take action to get things to a certain place in our life. And we might need to kind of remove certain obstacles, right? So there's themes of power struggles going on. So the Emperor, the energy you guys are moving away from, I feel like that sense of your guys' goals and the things that you have been working on in the background, really taking ownership of that, really living in a way where you guys were really kind of going after the things that you really wanted. There's a real boss energy around this. There's a real sense of putting in the hard work, putting in the time, dedicating yourself to practices not only that are, goal oriented and geared towards that, but like, let's say if you want to really work on your meditation in like a professional setting, because you want to do like guided meditations, that you have been really working on doing personal meditations. So there's a sense of what you're putting out there for the world to see, your creative projects. You've also been working in the background on it too. So people will see some of the work, but there's also a lot of things going on in the background. You guys have the Death card again, and you guys really have just been going through these transformational energies. There's just a real sense of allowing these transformations to take place and really leading you guys to a new way of being, is how they really want me to put that, is really just a new way of being. A new way of existing, a new way of communicating, a new way. There's just a new way for you guys. And the Hierophant, I feel like you guys have been really reconnecting with yourself on a spiritual level too, or just having ideas or switching up your belief systems. There's something about maybe opening yourself up to different ways of thinking about things, different ways of perceiving things. Really starting to see how some of these changes and transformations and the decisions that you make on a daily basis, really where they affect you, on a constant basis, right? So 10 of Pentacles, this Emperor energy, this real boss and kind of, I guess legacy. I mean, legacy is one of the words that's used for this card, but there's just a sense that you guys have really been putting in the hard work. You guys have really been dedicated to the things that you want to see, the goals that you want to achieve. And that's why that Death card is still here again. You guys are still going through these transformations. You guys are still, I feel like there's just a lot of change being asked of you guys right now. And you guys might be, having to switch up relationships. For this card right here, Maybe you guys are really being asked to look at your relationships with friends, family, lovers. How is that in alignment with where you're going? How do they fit in with this kind of energy of being the boss, wanting to charge forth, taking care of yourself, taking up for yourself, taking ownership, having your own business or getting a different job that pays more, having a little bit more independence and more security for yourself that you provide? How, maybe not relying quite so much on other people's resources. Not to say that you're going to be completely without other people's resources, but there's just a sense of finding some independence for you guys. Four of Pentacles. I feel like some of the things that you guys weren't willing to share before, you guys are willing to share now. Part of this creative expression, I feel like for some of you, you guys just weren't willing to share it yet. Maybe just because it wasn't time. I'm not trying to call you guys out. I'm just saying that there was a sense of holding back for whatever reason. It didn't feel like it was time yet. You didn't feel worthy. You didn't feel like you had a clear direction of really where you wanted your goals to lead you. There's just a sense of holding yourself back a little bit. Just so that until you kind of saw the way forward, right? Until you kind of knew which way you were going to go. And with the Death card, King of Swords, I really feel like this has a lot to do with your communication with others and yourself, changing how you talk to others, talk to yourself, how you communicate just with the world around you, and your thought patterns. Where were the thought patterns that held you back? And now I feel like you guys are cutting away the things that were holding you back and getting really clear about moving forward and continuing to just kind of sit on your throne in that sense of, these are the things I want. I'm no longer going to allow myself to get held back by myself, my limiting thoughts, my beliefs, or what other people try to impose on me. And really wanting to charge forth, really wanting to take time to understand where you want to go. This Two of Wands and this Death card, I really feel like it is that moment of really changing, right? Like really, you've been working on things, you've been, launching creative projects or things like that, things coming to a completion, and really being able to kind of make those decisions of how you want to charge forth. And with this Page of Wands, there's just a sense of, I feel like really freeing your spirit. I feel like that's the best way to say it. Really freeing your spirit, really allowing yourself to go to these new places that maybe you haven't been before. Maybe you haven't allowed yourself to enjoy certain things. And there's just a real sense of being able to go through these transformational energies and allow and accept. I just see new avenues opening for you guys that you didn't think was possible. And you actually like accepting that and going after the challenges, going after, like not holding yourself back, like how we see with this Four of Pentacles, how she's just a little bit reserved. There is a sense of being like, okay, I'm just going to go for it now. I'm really just going to release myself and find that freedom and just go for it. And really take the time to see how, when I nurture these things, Seven of Pentacles, it's hard work. So this Page of Wands is making this look really easy, right? She's just kind of got her baton, she's throwing it around. But there is a sense of taking this, he's very focused, really paying attention to detail, really taking the time to go out and have those opportunities and find those connections and travel down those paths, and then seeing how that works for you, seeing if you like that work, seeing how it resonates with you. Do you want to continue down that path? But really allowing yourself to be free in how you guys are starting to explore these new opportunities. There's just this real sense of shaking away from energy that was holding you back and really starting to get more action oriented. Even though you guys, I feel like, have been working towards some of these things, but there's like a launching point. There's a pivotal point in which you push yourself even more outside your comfort zone, really allowing yourself to explore these new areas, explore these new avenues, and really being open to it and open to new possibilities that maybe you weren't even open to like 4 months ago or 6 months ago. There's a sense of something really changing for yourself. So, and one more, this one? Okay. All right, so just know that this summer there's just really intense energy. If you're astrologically sensitive, I just cannot say this enough, find yourself an astrologer who can do your forecast for your sun, moon, and rising signs. Really understand the energy that you're working with. This summer is just intense energy all the way through. It is quite a ride. All signs are feeling it. Nobody is exempt from these lessons. It's just intense. So if you're astrologically sensitive, go find an astrologer. I'm just hitting some highlights here and then just talking really about what the tarot is and then what the energy is of the reading, but there's just a lot going on this summer. So I am kind to myself and others. So push yourself, but not too hard, right? Allow yourself some breaks. You know, what is meant to you will find you. So also allow yourself some time to just be, to have fun, relax. I know you guys are super goal oriented right now, but also just take some time to be, okay? I am strong, I am wise, and I am healthy. Just really focus on yourself. Focus on keeping yourself healthy and strong. Really taking time and listen to your intuition on a daily basis as to what you need. And I am enough. Share yourself with the world, please. I know it's kind of hard for some of you, but take those baby steps and really know that Spirit is encouraging you to share what you feel comfortable sharing. And so let me know down in the comments how this message resonated for you guys. I really like to hear from you guys. Let me know how the full moon in Capricorn was for you on July 3rd. And as always, love yourself, trust yourself, and believe in yourself. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, Pisces.